Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on and appreciate each and every one of you starting off November right with the weekly candle close. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and being absolutely amazing. We're going to jump on into Bitcoin without further ado. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset, which is your time, with the Crypto Lifer. My name's Sam Price, the Nerd Lifer. Thank you for being here with the Nerd Lifer. We appreciate you. Wow, serve. Okay, let's take a look at what happened to BTC. So we talked about Bitcoin being bullish or bearish. We talked about it likely going sideways all weekend long inside of some type of flag. And you know what? It definitely did. That's exactly what happened. Now, did it break the 200 moving average on the 15-minute? It just did a couple times. It didn't do it decisively, though. It might double bottom back up. It seems like it's just kind of flirting with disaster. Not trying to do it exactly. Let me move myself back where I was. I think for Jerome Powell, I've been down there the whole time. Yeah. Got to get back where you're supposed to be, Sammy. Get back into action, baby. Whoa. But you know what's funny about this thing here? Right? You can say anything and somebody can laugh. You know, like I could be like, I walked down the street the other day. This cat stared at me funny. See, it's just ridiculously simple. Anyway, shout out to all my lovers of life and everybody out there. Let's break down BTC. Let's have some fun. And let's take a look at the monthly close that just happened and see if we can actually stay alive here in Bitcoin land. You know, the bullish news here is, you know, I don't like that wick all the way back down. But so far, we are making a possible, you know, stand right there at 109.6. We don't know for sure. And right here, we're above 108,254. As long as we stayed above that on the monthly, it's a step in the right direction. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's a step in the right direction. If this could maybe make a flag like so, there's still a chance that you're going sideways on the 2-week chart, and the 2-week chart could break out because it's on the 21-day moving average with low stochastic. RSI is not in too bad of a spot. It's actually inside of a bit of a bull flag too as well. I could see that break out and do some damage. It could happen. So that's something I would watch. And then, you know, the ye old rising wedge we've been inside for so long. And when Bitcoin consolidates, boy, does it consolidate, right? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's awesome. Because remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know. And these are 2-week charts. So it's 20 weeks, you know, 30 weeks. Bitcoin takes its time. It goes da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da, boom, da-da-da-da-da, boom. Pop goes the weasel. Bitcoin getting hammered today. The second we hit the daily close, we just immediately started to dump. So the weekly also, the weekly close bearish, and then we're picking up. But this is good. I mean, you don't want the weekly to pump immediately because that means it's the top wick. It has to dump first and then pump back to the upside. So you definitely need a dump immediately if you're going to be bullish. Usually, you know, not most of the time. Think about it. Most of these green candles you see started as red, came back up and made a wick. Almost every single one of them. You know, they did not go up like this and then come down. Those are usually the bearish ones. So far, so good. This is kind of behaving exactly as you want a weekly candle to behave. And let's take a look here at everything we can on the weekly. We're going to derive as much information as we can. So right there, you know, previous resistance there, and then you're back above this area, and then you're here. Right? There's the higher low at about 109,725. And, you know, you're looking for that higher low off that back to the upside. Resistance here at 115.3 and 119.4, right? And you're just kind of like boom, boom. And then you'd be back to hitting the all-time high on the weekly, right? If you lose, you could say like right here, 108.249, which is also that same monthly support. you're likely dropping back down here to 106.56 and then down to here to 101,000. That's just your weekly, right? So you could see, like, if, you know, we'd like to get this to be a green week and try to push us back to the upside. So far, that's the plan with the move down. And then we take a look at our daily. And our daily's similar, but we have some key things to look at. Like right here, 108,280 again. So on the weekly, on the daily, and the monthly, it's a very key area. And then there's 106.4. You lose that on the daily, you could you'll tussle with 105.5, and then it looks like you could just head really on your way to 100,008. And then the next level there is this chunk at $96,000. There is a bit of a head and shoulder pattern, right? Looks like it, and this looks like a shoulder, a head, and a bit of a right shoulder too, which we're going to talk about. So I see some bearishness here for Bitcoin. It may not be the best week as we head into the beginning week of, we'll see though. We'll take it one step at a time. So far, we're getting a slight reversal. We'll take it. And you know what? I got a sense right now that the key time frames, it's interesting. I get a sense of what time frames are going to get us out of the situation. And the key time frames we're looking at, 15-minute, 5-minute, even the 1 hour, they're going to be the keys to this. And then this daily 200 moving average. Pour me another, sir. So, I see the shoulder, I see the head, I see the right shoulder. That's bearish. Again, a lot of people are going to head short. There's going to be a lot of liquidity up here. I'm just going to do my thing, watch them dump it, and then catch my reversals, dump it, catch my reversals, dump it. Even if we're in a bear market, I'll catch my reversals multiple times, and then we'll trade more bearishly as we get bear flags. But I'd also be, a little wary just in case of a massive short squeeze, which we've been seeing. So, but that, once you complete the right shoulder, at one point it'd be like, well, anywhere in this area with a stop above that level, that just would be a smart hedge, in my humble. That's starting to make sense to me. And that'd be a move down to about 100,900, 100,800. So, I do see, and again, I keep saying to everybody, like, we're not out the water yet. I don't know all these people who are overly bullish. I would not be overly bullish. Like, I just don't see the reasons. The bulls have to show me something. Get above the previous left shoulder there, which is going to be that 110,600. We did some good levels. We had some good pumps yesterday. We couldn't hold them. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not short, just to make it clear, but we'll see what happens here. If that falls down and hits this level and it makes a right shoulder, I don't see why I wouldn't short the market at that point. 22-hour also looks like it could be rolling over. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. The 12-hour seems like it's almost kind of done making the right shoulder. Like, that's bearish. Doesn't look good to me. 8 hours, same kind of rollover here. The 4-hour kind of in, you could say, okay, it's in like maybe a broadening wedge of some type. But yet again, doesn't look amazing, right? And then that brings me to the 1 hour, which, was in this flag the whole time. I felt like it lost the flag, but we could say it's in this. Still attempting to battle with the bounce. But boy, oh boy, and it bounced up nice, and they gave it right back. So tonight there was heavy volatile. That was the volatile move right there. They faked the pump and brought it right back down. And so you'd be looking for this to head back to the top of the channel and just at least hang out for the next, 9 to 10 hours till Monday night, where we can eventually then break on out as the market starts to kind of resume this bullish trend, if so to speak. Otherwise, it is a Bart Simpson, and we'll come and test this, this double bottom. And then if we lose that, it's a bear flag that's likely going to dump. So if you catch a bear flag with bearish, you'll get a bearish retest, and then that thing will flop. You can already see kind of where it's likely going to go. Yeah, it lines right up there with 100,000. So, we could start the dump this week. It just, be careful. I don't want to say it's dumping for sure. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I want to say that again. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going. But I will tell you, all the signs that I see are bearish. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Like, that's bearish. So we see head and shoulders on the daily, head and shoulders on the 4-hour, head and shoulders on the smaller time frames too as well. We see them everywhere. So I can only tell you that it's bearish. Again, the 15-minute would have to get us back above the 200 moving average. We lost it yet again. We'd have to kind of, we're staying around it, which is okay. But even look, the 1 minute just lost the 200, and we know that's the beginning of some possible nasty dumps. The 5 minute lost the 200. Made kind of like a little right shoulder, something that, almost shoulder, head, right shoulder there. See that? And like we've been dropping from 109.830 to 109.570 in the last 15 minutes since we've been live here. So Bitcoin not looking bullish to me. And, so I'll come out and say, hey, I'm bullish or I'm bearish. Right now, the system is telling me it's sketchy. Almost like a slanted cat ears. Do you see that? Looks like 108,185 isn't that far from now. And let's take a look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP has liquidity on either side. It likes to go to the closest red. The closest red I do see there is 106.9. And then even down to 97.8. So we're starting to see, wow, we didn't see 97,000 before. Again, there's still some liquidity all the way up to 117,250, but it does suggest that you go to the closest red, and I will tell you the closest red is right there at 107,000. So to me, BOOKMAP also is on the bear train, suggesting that we go lower. It just is what it is. I wish it were different, but it is what it is. That's what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin looking bearish tonight for the weekly close. Again, it could just be the tail of that weekly candle, so we would need some bearishness, right? But too much bearishness is also too much. Right now, we're attempting to wick again off 109.5. And there is some resistance here. Looks like we'd have to go maybe even a little lower, 109.175 to get a real bounce. But it also could start just, it did start up a little bit. So that could be this could just end up becoming a bearish candle altogether. Really solidify Bitcoin's dump here. So a head short, right, on the weekly with just a stop above there. Just basically like how we do on when we see a weekly tweezer bottom, but we're doing a weekly tweezer top on the, so basically an entry here in my mind. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not an advisor for anybody, but an entry here for me, a stop above those wicks, and you ride this short down, baby, and catch some gains. So like kind of preparing the weekly for a possible nasty short there. Not saying it's guaranteed, but it could be a nice hedge. So yeah, only time will tell. 1 hour would have to get a bounce sooner than later. Back to the upside. Doesn't look amazing. 15-minute would have to get back above that 200 or just back inside this choppy, this choppiness that we're seeing. I want to see the 30-minute get back above the 200 too. So yeah, this is a little sketchy for sure. And we could be dumping right down here to 108,000 too. And then we'll go from there. And then, you've got to start thinking that we might double bottom at 106,400. So signs of struggling for Bitcoin. I don't usually like to trade Sunday night, no matter how good or bad it looks. I usually leave Sunday night alone. So to me, I don't jump in on Sunday night and go extra hard. I don't up the ante. I don't double down. I leave Sunday night to Sunday night because I know in my lifetime how volatile and insane Sunday night is. And so there we go. Blessings on everybody out there. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate you all for being crypto lifers. Over time, most people in crypto do get rewarded, but it takes a long time. Some people 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. For me, I've been in crypto dang near 10 years coming up. And 2026 will be, coming into my 10th year. It's pretty insane when you think about it. So I always tell people that are discouraged, people that don't know what's happening, just hang in there. If you believe in yourself and you believe in what you're doing, somehow, some way, all will work out. I don't know how, but it will. Right? It's one of the roughest months I've seen in the last years, just as far as the back and forth. Oh yeah, crazy, like to be at an all-time high. Remember back when I was in Singapore, right? Yeah, we talked about Zcash in the volume. We went over that. Yeah. Crypto rewards conviction, not convenience. It really does. I love hearing that. And, success does too as well. You're going to pay no matter what you do. You might as well pay with discipline and focus and time. You might as well pay right now with that time, that discipline, that focus. Otherwise, you will pay with regret. I'm telling you right now. And the pain of regret far outweighs the pain of pushing yourself a little harder at the gym, going an extra mile, making that extra live stream, right? When I'm exhausted, going all the way for the channel. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, just going all the way, baby. Right? I used to play the piano by ear, now I use my hands. It's funny. I like that. I'm going to say that to to her teacher when she comes. When her piano teacher comes this week, I'm saying that, bro. I'm going to crush it. She's either going to look at me really strange or she's going to laugh. We're going to find out. I believe, but reality has not caught up yet. I know, right? Bitcoin's highest volume right now that I've seen in a long time. Look at Maxi, 25 billions. I mean, there's been good trading volume this month. It's been up compared to the last 2 months. Trading volume has gone up. I mean, it should in October. More people paying attention, more people at work on the computer when looking at the charts when they should be at work. A guy I met this weekend admitted that he watches crypto channels and channels when he should be at work, doing his job at work. And I'm like, that's the point. That's what you're supposed to do. Need to start hitting the gym myself. Started fasting and watching food recently. God bless you, man. You got to do what you got to do to get yourself in shape. Bitcoin's high. Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Such an inspiration. Much love. God bless you, man. Much love to you. You're an inspiration to me, too. You show up so much, and I appreciate every single time you comment, share your thoughts, and bless us with your energy, man. Thank you. It's a blessing. So it looks like it's all going downhill. Don't be surprised if we take a dump here down to 108,100. That looks likely. I can't wait for a boom, and we'll just consolidate. All right. The bot's still battling to get out. Remember, it's got in here at 108. It's got to get priced to get back up to about 114.5 to make a move here. So we'll see if the bot gets out or we'll get stuck in perpetuity. Yikes. It's kind of scary to think about, Don't want to see that. Since the letter got cold, I'm the only one on the left of the gym. Since the letter got cold. Oh, the weather got cold. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no one wants to go now. Right? Isn't that funny? You look around, you're like, all the people that were here last time don't show up anymore, but I just show up every single time. I'd rather lose it, giving it all my all, than sitting on the sidelines watching. I love you, brother. God bless you. Yeah. Hey, you got to go hard or go home, man. I said it today and I'll say it again. Cheers to my lifers. I'm drinking grapefruit. Grapefruit soda water. It's pretty dang good, I'll tell you that. The crypto life. Let's take a look here at the total market cap. Hope you watched my macro technical analysis video that came out on Friday. Unbelievable stuff there in there. Really set me straight. I hope it set you with a good course to where we could be going in the next few weeks. So Lightlink, I talked about it, went over it. It's actually up 32%. It actually made a little bit of a move since we went over it just yesterday. I like the name. It just looked interesting. And there you go, right? Zcash to that $413 level. We told you we could see Zcash making a move. Plasma back in the game. I wouldn't touch it, though. Meteora getting more and more shout-outs, hearing about it a lot. Hyperliquid, Kite AI on the radar. Pretty big market cap, but on the radar. Virtual still holding it compared to the rest Monad, a new coin I really like, high-end, good team, right? They did a review there too on token metrics. They liked it a lot. Went over a lot of the ins and outs of Monad, what differentiates it. It could be pretty big. I would write it down if you didn't know about it. Monad, people are going to be talking about it a lot more in the next few weeks. If Bitcoin doesn't just destroy the entire market, people will care. If Bitcoin destroys the market, no one will care about Monad. But if Bitcoin doesn't, people will look. Semantic layer. That's another one there, $16 million market cap. And these are the most visited coins in the last 7 days. You got Chain Opera, you got Token Forge. Remember Vulcan Forge? Token Forge. 3075 AI, EAT. All right, and take yourself on a little bit of a deep dive, see what's happening. Semantic layer and Common. All right. Find out more. You can see the market caps too. Bitcoin, $2.19 trillion. Amazing, right? And Bitcoin's sitting kind of sideways now at about 109,650, just hanging out. The point of the game is to force as many out of this price target as possible. You got scared, you're out. If this was the easy, this pressure would not be there to test the nerves. Yeah, you watching red. I agree with you. I've been tested many, many times now. It's been insane. Sam just got into trading 2 months ago and learned a lot so far, but no strategy I really like. This past week I came across the channel, enjoying the group. Looking forward to learning. God bless you, man. That means a lot to me. I hope I do my best to make you proud of me and to teach you the levels of life here. Just stick with me. Some days are going to be up and down. Some days I'm going to be tackling the market. Don't lose faith. Let me go, watch me for a couple months. Watch as we get through. I'll guide you through the ups and downs and give you the education that you need. The way I look at it is like this: is you just got into the jungle and you want to see what it's like to live here, and you got to be here. Say you have to be in the jungle. It just is what it is. And you can either live alone or you could live with the guides, that have already been here for like 10, 20 years. I've been in the jungle for 20 years. So if you come to my tribe and you live underneath our guidance, hopefully you'll know just more. Right? Yeah, so it's really about gaining an edge because people have been there longer than you, and they can just give you more insight than you can by yourself. Some people may be better traders, smarter, more intelligent, whatever their idea is, but it's about how long have you been in the jungle. And I lived in this jungle for so long, the trading jungle, right? It's my next book, Sam Price, The Trading Jungle. You're in the right place. Shout out to God is Love. We love you. Appreciate you. And I thank people like you for being around me, because it lets me know that I'm doing the right thing, because you're pretty cool. You're a good man. So God bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful time this week. I hope you're ready for Monday. I know you are. And we just got to go through the process, keep our mind right, and keep working out. God bless you, man. One of my buddies, bro. Shout out to Crypto Plumber in the house. Always holding me down. Welcome to the jungle. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, welcome to the jungle, baby. Finally, the bear is officially starting. Let the bloodbath begin. It may be. This could be the beginning. I mean, we're below all the moving averages. The daily loses the 200. Again, we're going to start on, and it's a right shoulder now. Before we lost the 200. That looks pretty bearish to me. And you'd have to assume you would hit the measured move. So, I don't want to scare anybody. But I also have to be, honest about what's happening. And there's a chance we do end up making a massive dump tonight into tomorrow. It might take one more day and one more candle, but then that thing could dump. Yeah, I'm looking somewhere at $102,000 to $100,000 BTC if that takes a dump. We could still wick back up and get back above the 200 moving average too as well. I wouldn't go too crazy on a Sunday night and get all emotional. I'd wake up tomorrow, see where we stand, and then we begin to trade our week, Dump it so we can finally move on. It's never going to be that easy or that sweet. The most entertaining is the most likely. Think about it, the biggest red, when you do look here, the biggest red is 117.5 though, when you really look at it. So if we had to go anywhere, you would say we go eventually to 117,500. Like, we're not done with these bears yet. Even if they were going to dump us down, why would they go up and get the bears one more time up here? Think about how much liquidity is up here right now. It looks like a shoulder, head and shoulder. There's so much liquidity up here. Why wouldn't they go up and grab this stuff first before they dump it? Just gives us one more chance to make a long. Anyway, you never know. Lifer, save me from the minimum wage in the 9 to 5, please. I beg you. Here in Peru, 9 to 7:45. Hey man, one step at a time, bro. Come up with an idea. Come up with something you can do. Import products from it, and then resell them. Get on Etsy. Get yourself going. I started drones. I started buying and selling drones. I bought toy drones. I chopped them up. I resold them. You do what you got to do, man. You hustle. There's an opportunity everywhere now that the internet is at your fingertips. You just got to believe in yourself and stop doing what everyone else around you is doing. There's something you could be doing that no one else in your neighborhood is doing. And you could be servicing people. Look for a problem that needs to be solved. What's wrong in Peru right now that is wrong? Are people, it's got to be something. It's got to be something. See a way to right that wrong. See a way to make something more convenient. What if something's taking a long time to get to? See if you can find a way to cut that time in half and then offer that service. There is always an opportunity around you. Believe in yourself. Believe you're the person that's going to find the opportunity. Say, for some reason, I'm just going to be the one. I'm going to get this done. I have it in me to be the answer while everyone else is looking for the answer. They're going to look to me. I'm going to have the answer. Leaders don't look for other people for the answers. Leaders look to provide guidance to others. Leaders are here to show you that you can and you will do it because you have no choice but to win. Because losing is a horrible existence and nobody wants to lose. Okay? Would you rather live in a mansion on the beach looking over the water or a hut, a little shack in the woods? Tell me. Some people would say they'd rather the shack in the woods. I get it. Actually sounds pretty cool, that little shack in the woods, doesn't it? But you know what I'm saying. How about a shack in the slums? All right? Surrounded by trash and other people's, I don't even want to get there, or would you like to live in a beautiful green pastures and own acres of land and have horses around and just which one would you rather do? I think I know where I'd rather be. You tell me. So, and it's not about comparing or being better than anyone else. I'm just saying, in general, what's more pleasing to a human? Looking for ZORA to make that double, that higher low there and bounce. It could come down for a double bottom though. As I said, Bitcoin dumps, this whole thing takes a dump. But Bitcoin holding 109.5 and going somewhat sideways tonight. Clearing out the lower liquidity too. So I remain bullish as long as Bitcoin stays above 108,300. You see that monthly support of resistance? Very important. We stay above that monthly area, then I just don't see an issue for Bitcoin. Preacher man, I need some inspiration. Thank you, Lifer. I appreciate it so much. I bought the trading course in class. I'm practicing on demo. You will make it. Don't hope. Hope is hope is great. Don't get me wrong. To have hope is important for your life. But to hope for your trades, you can, I hope for you too. But let's turn that hope into confirmation. I hoped I got to 100,000 subscribers, but I didn't just hope. I think there was some hope there, but I don't know. I think without hope, I would have got there anyway, right? Positive mindset. Is positive mindset hope? I don't know. If those two things might be confused. Hope might just be a word that people say that makes them think that they're doing it, but they're maybe not. I'm not putting you down. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I don't want to get crazy here. But I'm just dissecting the human language when we use the word hope, right? But we can make things happen. We can hope that they happen, and we can also make them happen. I can make sure that I get to 100,000 subscribers. I can make sure it happens by going live every single day until it happens. There was days where I relentlessly didn't know when it would happen. 50K, 60K, a year went by, 2 years went by, 70K, 3 years go by, 80K, 4 years go by. I started the channel in September 9th of 2019. Just a month back, it was my 6-year anniversary since the channel was and in 4 years, it'll be 10 years on YouTube. 10 years on YouTube? Are you kidding me? That's not that long from now. I'll be a 10-year tenure. I think that's insanity. And YouTube's not even that old, really. So, all I can tell you is if you do something every single day without stopping, you're going to gain an edge in whatever market you're in. You're going to see things other people can't see, and you're going to be able to make moves that they can't make. And you're gonna fly and soar. And the only thing that can stop you then is hanging around the wrong people and doing the wrong things, getting into drugs and alcohol, you know what I mean? Or letting money make your head too big and starting to do stupid things, you know? Like, you got to stay out of the limelight. You got to stay low key. You got to pray to God every single time you have a big win and say thank you. You got to stay humble. And every time you got a big win, spread the wealth, you know? And my humble opinion is always something you can give, and it's always good to give if you can. Not everyone can. So if you have the ability to give, my golly gee oh my, what a great feeling it is. I tell you what, giving is probably the greatest feeling you'll ever have. It's better than buying. You know, I found Sam with the whole gang that I still listen to. Tino, CryptoVase. Yep. And now, yeah, exactly. We are the group, baby. Not many of us out there if you think about it. I made that mistake 20. Not this time. I'm out. I'll keep working my 9 to 5. My man. God bless you, brother. I put in for this cycle already. I beat it easy the last cycle. I held all the way down. Yep. This time I took my losses out of altcoins. Better than to watch them drop by 99. Hey, I feel you on that. We're also blessed to have found our way to the lifer stream. More mentoring and education than we could ever dream of. Thank you for saying that. That's very nice of you. And honestly, I feel like I get mentoring from each and every one of you in some way, shape, or form. When I read the chat, when I connect with the group, when I go through the DMs, there's a spark there that I know I would never have access to in real life if I didn't give myself up to this channel in the way I did. And giving yourself to the world is an amazing feeling. I was shy at first when I started this channel. I was like, what are they going to say to me? Are people going to accept me? I was worried about the industry. All the other streamers. Are they going to actually listen, like me? Or are they going to just shun me? Am I going to show up at these events? Are people going to be nice to me? You just wonder. You don't know. And then I showed up to the events, and like anyone who is anyone went up to me and said, man, I have so much respect for all the days you've streamed and all the things you've done. Tom Crown, very nice man. CryptoFace, very nice man. Jason Casper, very nice man. All these people, very nice to me. They didn't have to be. They were already in the industry. I was a latecomer, jumped on in, and BitBoy, very nice to me, right? Again, controversial name at this point, but all these people were so nice to me. Sin City Crypto, very nice to me. Everybody has been good to me in the whole industry, I'm telling you right now. BitLord, very nice to me online recently on Twitter. If you know Crypto BitLord, interesting guy. God bless him. Even people that people don't love have been nice to me. So it's been an interesting experience. I'm looking for the 1 hour. It's oversold. It's in a falling wedge. I'll tell you right now, I'm looking for the 1 hour to bounce tonight. Even though it's heavily volatile, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for a move not too far, probably just back up to 111,185, but I am calling a bounce for Bitcoin tonight, back somewhere up to this range. All right. I find you through Bitcoin around the blockchain. Too bad around. Yeah. He's still on now, though. He's back at it, and may God bless him. And, nobody's perfect, and I don't judge any man for, who knows. Again, I don't condone, and I don't want to be I don't want to be coupled just because I'm because I pay homage to someone that helped me in the past. I don't want to be coupled with their previous decisions. I don't want people to, I don't condone any of that stuff. I just want to make that really clear. That's a very hard topic for me. The whole thing is, he came to my house in Boston, he visited my home, I opened my doors to him. He said hi to my children and my wife. Nice man. Very respectful when he was here. It's just, none of the stuff. I can't, just, who knew, man? Yeah. Please post all the trades of the live session in the Discord group as well. Thank you. God bless you, brother. You're right, lifer. I will escape the $5.50 a month. and I'm going to master the flags. Hey, man, it's going to take, if it takes 5 years, if it takes 3 years, if it takes 8 years, if it takes 6 years, whatever it takes, once it's done, it's done. You know, once I figured out, I had already went, once I, you know, I shied away from learning TA because I was, you know, it was over encompassing. It took me some time and I should have done it quicker than I did. And when I finally did, and I finally got to where I am today, where I can teach it and help others and see things, I said, man, what was I, you know, why was I so jaded? What was I waiting for? Why was I hiding? From what was I hiding? You know? Someone says, are you from Boston originally? Yes, I am, 100%. You might be able to hear it in the way I talk. Hey guys, I'm talking about ABD joining the trading group. Any feedback if it's worth it? I'm thinking about joining the trading group. He's thinking about it. Talk to the GOAT, let him know. I think it's a great idea, but of course that's me, right? Underground Crypto, what do you think about the trading group, man? He's asking this guy right here. You know me, you met me, you've come to my house. What do you think of Sam Price? What do you think of joining the trading group? Give him some, you know, give him some feedback. Shout out to you, Sam. You're the man. Have a good one. God bless you. I got some testimonials that you might want to see. They're pretty cool. You can go here and just, I think they're free if you join the Discord, the free section. Just wanted to express my gratitude for sharing your knowledge and following. Remember, since the day I saw you on the BitBoy show, your insights are incredibly valuable, both financially and spiritually. You've given a glimpse into the world of trading that most traders are afraid to share. Let's not forget the spiritual and social slipnets. I mean, it was just like pretty crazy. Look, thank you, Sam. Joined the group this week. Made 600 today. Thank you. I'm learning a lot. I mean, for 99, right? This guy crushing it, winning 12 out of my last 14 trades. I've been locked in. You remind me of myself. I've been 41. I've been through a lot. Just wanted to know how much I appreciate you and everything you do. You're the real deal. Glad I came across your path. I mean, so many people have so many great things to say, man. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Made a whole house on Friday using your strategies on Groyper. Take a look for me. I think it might be time to get back in. Does it look ready? $100 super chat. Right? Just joined in less than 2 weeks. It has been the best decision I've had. I haven't had gains yet, but I've been learning a lot. I'm watching the learning videos. Sam is absolutely amazing. Like, I'm just, you know, and it goes on. Not just about the money. It's about the learning. If you want to learn more than you want to get more, if you're chasing knowledge more than money, then this is the place for you. Money chases people who chase knowledge. You know? That's just how it is. People that chase money sometimes don't always get enough knowledge, and eventually the people with the knowledge take the money. Or find a way to just be more, you know, superior at whatever they're doing in that industry. So, and that's just facts of life. I'm not even, those are just the lessons. Best trader group in the space, and the library does more than any group I've been in. Thank you so much for saying that. Story time with Drew. God bless you. Thank you. A lot of people make their money back for the group quickly. Thank you for saying that, man. And this is just what the people are saying. The trading group is the best value for your money I've ever seen. Also, no one is more committed to his group than Sam. Buy 1 month, and you'll be there forever. I'm looking for freedom, not acquiring things. I love it. You know, freedom is beautiful. I'm free, man. Like, this week is going to be a great week because I'm going to go after my dreams. I'm going to stay disciplined. I'm going to stay focused. But I'm also going to have fun. And I'm going to live my life and enjoy it. And I'm going to have the best of both worlds because I'm disciplined and I stayed disciplined for years. Saved my money, invested it, didn't overspend, you know, lived in a 1-bedroom apartment for years. You know, when everyone else was buying things for everyone else, I wore Costco jeans and went to a night shift. I wore the same unbranded clothes. You know, never cared about a name brand, never cared about a dang thing. Never felt vexed, never had to buy something, you know. And now I can buy almost anything. I can afford it, whatever. It is what it is. And even then, sometimes I buy that stuff and it's one time and then I'm like, what's the point? You know? Just doesn't do it for me like, I guess the other, you know. You can't spell money without interest. I love that. God bless you, man. I like that. Yeah, so I wouldn't be like dog chasing altcoins right now. And honestly, Bitcoin could still take a nasty dump down here. We're looking for the reversal, but we never know. You You know, just because I said it looks likely, maybe it dumps in my face and I have to come tomorrow and say I'm wrong. Sad thing is, I'm not 100%, so there can be a day, even I could be right for weeks on end, and there could be a day where I'm finally wrong. And it happens sometimes. I'm devastated. I'm like, wait, I know if I'll eat, but can we take a look at Ethereum? Let's take a look at Ethereum. Now, you know, and if Bitcoin can hold off, ZORA's the one, right? We already know kind of ZORA, Zcash, Zen. We already know what's hot. What should be hot. You know, we're looking for Ethereum to possibly get that bounce. Right, out this daily flag, back to the top side there. Hold this trend line down and just get the move. Remember the last time I talked about it, I said we just got to look at it on the weekly. Like a stop below these wicks. And I'm just looking for Ethereum to break out on the weekly, really. I feel like no other time frame's worth watching. This is a bull flag on the weekly. We're touching the 21-day moving average. The stochastics RSI have reset or are beginning to. I feel like you have a really nice, strong support and resistance level here. You're kind of right on it. So the market seems somewhat sketchy, but I mean, that's a bull flag to me. And I could see ETH breaking out somewhere to what, $6,800, $6,700? I mean, that's an uptrending cup and handle too. I call that an ascending cup and handle. I kind of made that up because, you know, it's an ascending, right? This is higher than that. It's ascending. It's moving up. It's an ascending cup and handle. 21 touching with the, you know, lack of bearish momentum. Smash that like button. Easiest way to show support. Shout out to Underground Crypto. God bless you and thank you for constant support and love, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Margaret Nass. Sammy, thank you for all that you do. Your teaching has empowered me to trade confidently and not be in fear. Thank you. God bless you, Margaret. Since the day you took my class, I've seen you just continue to push and progress, and you must have given over 20 super chats worth $10, which is like $200 or more. May God bless you, Margaret. May every time you give to my channel, may it come back to you in knowledge, life, frequency, and just your ability to become successful. I love you. Thank you. It's very nice of you. You didn't have to give, but that will come back to you tenfold. I firmly believe. Someone says Costco monthly chart is wild. Let's take a look at it. You got me excited. Costco wholesale on the NASDAQ. Wow, look at the weekly. Last time I looked at it, it did look, I'm making those flags like it's going to break out. Even this flag here, you can see November of 2023. Funny, it made that same flag that gold did. Stuff is child's play, right? Like tight moving averages. And that was the time to get in. This thing just went from 500. Wow. $500 a share in May. And look, Costco's just has gone up completely. It's 10x. No, it's 20x basically. It went from $50 to $1,000. And about, let's say, some 05 in 20 years. It did a 20x. That means it did a 1x a year. Every year it doubled. It made a double for you. Imagine that. If you were able to buy and sell a little bit and compound some of it, unbelievable. The monthly does look insane. Look at that thing. And again, they continue to print money. A company that sells household goods and takes off, you know, a middleman off the top. As those goods go up in value, so does the fee, right? I mean, slightly. And so does the overall revenue each, you know, and again, that does go down in value due to inflation, but it adds up over time. And that inflates the stock price too as well. I could see this going all the way to 1,600 by April. And then there, I feel like we would have the blow off top. Can I leave a testimonial in Discord? Unable to see where. Yes, of course. It's in the testimonial section. You go right here to testimonials, right there. Underneath announcement. Or yeah, just keep going down. Scroll from the top. But it is in there. You'll find it. Maybe we are 2 weeks away from seeing strength. One can hope. The liquidation monster looking for longs. Yeah, you know, but the order book also got a little scant too. It's interesting. It dried up a little bit. Like it was a lot. There seemed to be more liquidity down there. Now as the night progresses, it seems to shift back to the 117 area. Again, I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure. Don't get like, oh, that's exactly what Sam said. You know, one step at a time. If you like what you're hearing here, you want to learn more, I teach this the last Saturday of every single class. Jump on in. It's $150 for 3 hours. People pay $300 for 1 hour. So that's basically $1,000 value right there for $150. Spend an hour, 3 hours, 3.5 hours with me. Go over our strategies, tips and tricks. I'm going to give you a PowerPoint. I'm going to show you why I get into Bitcoin, how. I'm going to show you where I buy Bitcoin and how I buy it on the lows. Where, you know, what indicators I use to find the oversold regions for almost any indicator in the world to get better prices than the masses. And how to basically trade circles around the world using my 9-point checklist. That'll give you so much more insight than almost, than a lot more than 90% of people trading out there in my humble opinion. Than so many more people, you know. You will have more insight and an education that you'll never lose. So if that's exciting to you, I would jump on in and sign up for class the last Saturday of the month. So it'll be in November in a while. If you live in Portugal, in Lisbon, and you join the trading group, we will have a Telegram group for people that live there and want to meet up, hang out, say hi to the lifer, have an international meetup in Portugal. I'll be in Portugal from the 14th, the 15th to the 16th of November. If you want to jump on in, I'd like to see you there. So jump on in today. All right. And head over to Lisbon. Maybe fly to Lisbon just to hang out with the lifer if it's near where you're at. And we'll have a blast, man. We'll have a lifer meetup to remember. God bless everybody. The market is 2 months behind. I would hope so. I would love some Forex trading charts on this channel. Forex loves respect to the TA. Let's do it. Let's take a look at the Japanese yen USD features, right? JPY USD. So the last time we looked at the Japanese yen, we saw it in this kind of Adam and Eve. And we wanted to see it break out the flag, tight moving averages, and it kind of dumped. Didn't go perfect. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar versus the USD. Not loving a lot of these. They're kind of in a slumpy mode. Looks like alts, you know. I don't know. That looks like it is in a head and shoulder, though, that would dump. So I would say that you would short the New Zealand dollar against the United States dollar. It says that our dollar is going to pump and their dollar is going to dump, right? Saying you can get a nice short cooking down to 56.958 there on the pips. Smack a pip, get a pip, right? I remember we were trading pound here. It was doing damage on BTCC. We'll pick up with that trade again tomorrow morning when the markets open back up. But right now you get 10% deposit, bonus on the first deposit, and any one of these awesome things if you get your volume up. And you don't have to enter anything. If you get your volume to here, you get that. It doesn't matter. It's not like you get put into a pool and everyone that got, no. If you hit this, you get that. If you hit this, you get that. You hit 3 mil, you get the Apple Watch SE, Pretty simple. And shout out to BTCC. That's with the Crypto Lifers exclusively. Sam, don't wear shorts on the live. I don't wear shorts on the live, man. Yeah, I always have pants on, man. Yeah, beautiful pants. I look very nice right now. Got the khaki pants to match the beige suit and the brown and gold tie. They're actually like a golden, kind of a copper version of the pant. Very nice, very exclusive. And they're J. Crew chinos, $89. If you'd like to get a pair, okay. This is not a plug, it's just what I'm wearing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. Sharpest man in crypto. Let's go. Thank you. Nobody dresses better than the lifer, man. Except for Tristan Tate, maybe. He dresses pretty dang nice. I gotta hand it to him. Number one dress, baby. Amen. They don't even know how to dress. Even if they had the money, they couldn't dress like this. You know what I mean? You gotta know how. You gotta have the know-how. Take some skill to know how to dress, man. You know what I mean? Put together the proper ensemble every single day, 365 days a year, baby. Use the code above for paying. You're funny. Use the code above for the pants. Yeah, exactly. Are you coming to NL? Where's NL? No idea where that is. Yeah, God bless you, though. Hope it goes well for you. So we're looking for Bitcoin to reverse back out of this falling wedge, back to the upside. They faked it and braked it today, but can we make it back to the upside? Story as old as time. The 1 hour back to the 200 moving average. All right. Yeah. And honestly, I would just be tight and right tonight. I would not overtrade. I'm not in a trade. I wouldn't go too hard. I got a small long open. I'm not opening live trades, but I got a small long open. We'll see where it goes. Not too excited. It's Sunday night, so just be very careful. All right. The Netherlands, maybe one day. I don't have any trips to the Netherlands planned just yet, but you never know. There is a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance that Sammy goes to the Netherlands. You never know. There is a chance. Yeah. And I think the flights, I think I fly Thursday or Friday. I think I fly Friday or Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So that Thursday show shall be impacted slightly, I believe. I will be early. It might be 8 in the morning to 10 instead of 10 to 12. It'll be an early show. That's the only thing. But then we'll be back to our regular scheduled show. It is what it is, man. My father put a suit on even when going to the hardware store. Facts. That's amazing. The guy was a real deal. Holyfield, And remember, Bitcoin does look bearish. Right? I see some head and shoulder. Look, this looks like an M pattern here that wants to dump in your face right now. So I have to tell you, things don't look amazing. Things definitely look more bearish than bullish for BTC. I'm not overly bullish here. I do see a possible reversal. It can happen. I wouldn't overtrade this stuff tonight. And I'd wait for our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, our Monday nights, and our hot times to trade. We do not have to force trades. No reason to force a trade. No reason to think you have to force a trade. All right? Just remember that. You don't got to force anything. You don't got to force anything. Anyway, I love you all. I'm going to jump out of here for the night and come back tomorrow fresh as we ended this beautiful weekend. Look for this possible double bottom. You never know. Very, very volatile tonight. I just watch it and observe. I wouldn't go crazy, but people are going to do what they're going to do. They're going to trade it no matter what I say. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I'm saying you should be taking as financial advice. I love you all. I appreciate you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Remember, the secret to success is getting started. You're going to have to start somewhere. If you want to trade, you got to start. If you want to get into crypto, you got to start. Whether it's reading, whether it's dabbling, whether it's demo trading, something, but you got to start somewhere. Joining my trading group is a great place to begin your journey and start your amazing, amazing, amazing path into cryptocurrency. I love you all. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. Go to CryptoLifer.com to find out more and learn about me, Sam Price, the Crypto Lifer. I love you all. Thank you so much for your time. Stay blessed. Remember, the secret to success is getting started. You got to start somewhere. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.
Spread your love. And heal.